Caesar, welcome back, man. Welcome back, guys. It's a pleasure to be with my co-host, Caesar.
Caesar.
This is Black Smoke Cigars, episode 11.
11.
And like we always
11.
do.
We're 11 already?
11, man.
God damn.
Steady. So we are giving thanks to you for all the feedback, both positive and negative, in this journey. And like we always do, we want to start off with sports with Caesar, break it down, and then we go from there.
I want to say thank you, first of all, to all our fans, the guys who support us, who follow us, and the guys who give us like
Feedback,
said, feedback, positive or negative. And before I start, I want to give a shout out to Cortez Cigars.
Yeah.
We're at Cortez Cigars,
In Silver Spring,
downtown Silver Spring, Maryland.
on Thayer Avenue.
Thayer Avenue. I'm smoking a San Andreas. We're smoking San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas, 54 and a half.
Yes.
Full body, a Dominican and Nicaraguan
Smooth.
blend.
All hand rolled.
Yes.
No chemicals.
No
nothing.
chemicals.
All right.
Fantastic.
So let's go to sports. You mean to start with the positive or the
I want you to pick it, man. You got the winning hand, Caesar.
you mean keep it real?
Keep it real, man.
Because we're two brothers just talking and chatting it up, right? Jan Moran. Oh, it's too late. I already said Jan Moran.
Go ahead.
How you gonna put an Instagram post with a Glock? You're throwing away your money.
Big time.
Why?
We're going to go deep with that.
Keeping it real? This guy is so talented, man. He has a future that is great.
Yep.
Anyway, that was John Moran. Let's go to Michael Irvin. I'm sorry.
No. Let's stay on John Morant. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you hit on something.
Okay.
John Morant is keeping it real to the point where he's going to mess up all his money. And he has a father who's not a father to him, but a homeboy.
He's a homie.
Homeboy.
We're best
And
friends.
what we're seeing in real time on live is someone screw their whole career up. Because now they're beginning the process of digging up dirt on what he's done in the past.
Which they never do that before.
Exactly. So what we're seeing is a pattern of someone you can't invest in.
And remember, like I said before on episode, I think 8 or 9, or when the Pacers, when they lost to the Pacers,
Right.
and they were joining back and forth on the court, that's fine.
Right.
Trash talk is fine. Once the game was over, him and his boys were in the parking lot. It's in English, you can Google. We were chilling in the parking lot, and one of his boys had a laser gun.
Yep.
A laser gun.
Yep. Point.
And Ja is like, that's my boy.
No, he's a liability. You know what he needs? Remember the Scared Straight stuff they used to do on TV?
Oh, the teenagers?
Yeah, they go right to the
Yeah.
prison systems and had a guy yell in their face so close he's spitting on them. That's what he needs, man. That Scared Straight type of deal of what you're gonna lose by messing this up.
You might lose the Nike contract deal.
Yep.
Because he has a Nike shoe deal.
Heard he has a Gatorade deal on the works.
Yeah.
His murals posted up. So you're an influencer, man. When you're an influencer, you gotta move extra careful.
Because them kids love Ja, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're buying his shoe and
Yep,
everything.
everything.
One thing I believe in life, every 5-10 years, your circle keeps changing.
Yes, because you evolve.
When you keep moving, you have to keep changing the circle. Don't stay behind because you're not keeping it real. Either you're a gangster or
You're a businessman.
you're a baller.
Yes, you're sports
You
business.
can't be both.
And he has someone you can look up to. A living legend, LeBron.
And I tell you one thing, one of our guys, he said something very important. He said, you let people determine what you want to do. It's up to you how you let people treat you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But let's go to Michael Irvin, man.
Let's do it, man. We can break that down big time.
Forget about Ja, man.
Okay.
Let's go to Michael Irvin, man.
So I can break that down to.
That's on you, man.
So I'm gonna come from it. My man, this is a special episode. We have some great folks in the building. We got James Bond over here. We got Miss Sip, aka Anthony, the Supreme Chef, over here.
Polo Don.
Polo Don is in the back. We got Russ, the regulator 10 toes down Russ. And then
We got Claude.
and Claude, the international man.
And the king just walked in. The king just
The
walked in.
king, man. There you go. So eventually we want to bring these guys on this side of the camera and introduce this eclectic and very
That's what we do, man.
yeah,
Brothers just having
excellent
a good time.
black excellence that's in
Just
here.
relaxing, exactly.
So
Michael Irvin.
So I'm gonna come forward on the Marriott side because I used to work for Marriott and I bounced back and forth.
That's what I gave it to you.
Yep, from franchise to corporate-owned property.
Affiliates.
So yes. So what we're seeing right now is a franchise that had messed up, a franchise that then dirtied the Marriott brand by acting too quickly with probably some messy bartender who tried to slander somebody and is having an impact on the whole Marriott brand.
Are you talking about when Michael Irvin came from the club on his way to his room? And some finds, there's some pictures with him?
Yep.
Which he did.
Yes.
And then the waiter, I think it was a waiter,
Or a bartender, one of the two.
Yeah.
Somebody in a food
called
restaurant.
him and he said no. And she got upset. And then decided that he assaulted her.
Yep, that he said something
Whatever it
wild
was.
to her, yeah.
And then at 4 or 5 in the morning, they wake him up,
They came and threw him out of
threw him
there.
out, and they say, Marriott, say, it's on Google. They say Michael Irvin is banned from Marriott and any Marriott
Affiliates,
affiliate.
both franchise and corporate. They didn't differentiate.
And the same day, that Monday, NFL said he cannot go do anything about Super Bowl.
Right.
Kicked him out, suspended him.
Right.
What's the official brand of the NFL? Hotel brand.
Marriott. Marriott.
It's Marriott.
Yep, Marriott. So what that franchise did is
That's our boy Kai there.
absolutely James Bond in the house.
James Bond.
So
So,
to be lower.
yes.
So, excellent. So what basically
That was the
happened?
first day.
Yeah. So I worked at a franchise. I worked at a messy franchise. It was a Delta in Baltimore that was messy. I had transferred from a corporate property to a franchise, the Delta in Baltimore. When I first got there, you can see the difference behind the scenes. You know, it has Marriott logo on it, but behind the scenes management was different. They cut corners.
Okay.
It was independently owned, so they was trying to save a buck. Independently managed, I should say, because most properties that you see that have Marriott logos are not owned by Marriotts. They're actually managed by Marriotts. So what I saw at that point, I saw when I worked at the Delta, I saw a subpar management firm and subpar owners. And when you have that combo, is a disaster because you're going to short the guests. And when the guests come, they have the expectation that they're coming to a Marriott because that logo was on the building. So that's what happened with Michael Irvin. I mean, it's a Marriott on the building. If it says Sammy the Bull's in, he wouldn't have stayed there because, again, they have an agreement with the NFL, Marriott.
But if somebody the Bulls in has a Marriott logo,
Yes, then they take the
because
responsibility.
you're thinking I'm going to a Marriott
Yes.
location.
So
I got
they
you.
take the,
I
and if
got
you're a Marriott Rewards member, you get points.
You get points. Oh,
You get points.
as a Marriott logo.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So what happened is, man, what happened is the Michael Irvin's gonna get the bag. He's gonna get the bag.
He sued Marriott.
He sued Marriott. And Marriott's trying to back out, say, no, that's not
No,
us.
That's not us.
And what I heard through the case was Marriott said we have very little.
They say that's not Marriott.
And they said we have very little presence,
We got no
corporate
idea.
presence.
Yeah.
That's not what. That's
not
not us. In Arizona, we have wherever it took
Because the
place.
lawsuit
Yeah.
is against Marriott.
Yes.
Not the hotel. That's the reason why they're doing that. But they can't get away with that.
They're not going to get away with it. And what's going to happen is, you're going to see some real policy change. And you might even see for that hotel, the Marriott brand get removed from that hotel. You might see that happen. We're calling it here on Black Smoke Cigar.
That's right.
It's going to be so devastating that you may have the logo removed from that
Yes.
hotel.
I bet you right now they're trying to do out of court settlement.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Playmaker, don't settle.
Same intensity. I remember that. Same intensity.
Keep the fight. For
Absolutely.
the brothers, man.
Yes.
Now I got one more
Okay.
point on sports and then we move on.
Okay.
My last point on sports and then we move on.
Okay.
Why are all these Africans playing soccer for these European countries? You know, we have France. France, one of the best countries in the world in soccer. But if you look at the French national team, I know French name.
You said that weeks
names,
ago.
man.
Yeah.
You know, we hear N'Golo Kante. Is that French? Paul Pogba. Is that French?
No.
I'll give you one. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Best player in the world right now. Kylian Mbappe.
That's definitely doesn't sound
He's the best
French.
player in the world. You have Kolo Toure. You have what's that? The defender. Konate. You know, I can keep going. The only one name is Hugo Lloris, the goalkeeper. But his name is Hugo.
Yeah.
They even have a Hernandez. They have a Hernandez in the team. Anyway, and it comes to basketball, Lakers, drama. We have a Kyrie Irving.
But no. Expand more on why are the Africans going to Europe?
Oh,
For the money, right?
The bag.
The bag.
Like I'll give you a quick example in 2 minutes. Then we move on.
Okay.
This guy called Mbolo.
Okay.
His name is Mbolo.
Right.
You hear that name?
Right.
Mbolo. He's from Cameroon.
Okay.
He wants to play for Cameroon.
Boss.
They told him you're not good enough. Then he went to Switzerland. They gave him citizenship real quick.
Oh yeah.
Then in the World Cup, luck of the draw, Switzerland plays Cameroon.
Wow.
And then Switzerland knocks Cameroon out of the World Cup.
Right.
And guess who scored the goal? Mbolo.
Wow. So what happened back home?
Back home? The Cameroonians went to his father's house, burned his father's house down, went to the village,
Wow.
the grandmother's house down. They want to burn everything down, man. I'm like, why? You want to play for you guys, you say you're not good enough.
Right.
Mbappe, by the way, Mbappe, the best player in the world, he said, Dad, at 17 years old, I want to play for Cameroon. And the Cameroon government told the dad, we need $100,000
I remember you said that.
and some money.
Yeah.
He said, I'm a cab driver, I don't have the kind of money. So Mbappe cried, they said, okay, I'll play for France. Now he's the best player in the world.
Yep.
Talk about pipeline development, sports camp. It's another reason why it's not.
Now you said something about that a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
You said, so let's repeat that. Pipeline development and sports camp.
Yes.
Didn't you say FIFA gives Kenya
yes.
money?
In Africa, third world countries. Africa, the islands, Asia, any third world country, FIFA has money allocated to promote the sport, right? And I'm from Kenya,
Right.
so I'll talk about Kenya.
Yes.
There's a location in Kenya that FIFA is paying for. When you see that location, and I'll show you on YouTube.
Yes.
All you see is chickens running around, chickens just chilling. That place is run down, but there's a couple of $1 million running. FIFA on the budget, it says, okay, we have a sport in Kenya promoting
Understood.
the youth. But if you look at the youth, that sport is just chickens running around.
So that money's been
Somebody
allocated
Where's that money?
in somebody's pocket.
All right. Don't get me started in sports.
But I mean, I understand. You definitely bring a different perspective.
I think we should have one segment for just sports, so I can go.
Yeah, deep. Especially with American soccer.
We can do it right now. We can have a whole section today for sports. You know,
We'll say that for next time.
next time.
Yeah, next time.
Because I get emotional.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because even in America, if you look at NBA, NFL,
Yeah.
I found out they are non-profit organizations.
Oh yeah. Someone told me that when I worked at Nordstrom.
Google right now.
Yeah. They say, you know, when
non-profit organizations.
you want to hear something else funny? If the Super Bowl comes to your city, it's not a great thing. They don't pay taxes onto the. It's not a great thing.
That's part of the negotiation.
Yes.
We don't pay taxes.
Yes. So it's something like the Olympics. It's almost like the Olympics.
But somebody got to pay for that.
Yeah.
It's you and me.
Yes, indeed.
Taxpayers.
Yeah.
You know, Lamar Jackson. You from Baltimore?
I am, but please do. I'm a fair weather guy, man. You know the stats more than I. Is he still fumbling the bag?
If I'm Lamar Jackson,
okay.
Yes, he fumbled the bag at the beginning because he didn't want to hire an agent.
Right.
It must be him and his mom want to handle the whole situation, right? But that's neither here or there.
Right.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
He's the only person in the history of NFL to be MVP of the league.
Yep.
Unanimous.
Yep.
Which means you got all the votes. Nobody voted against you.
All 50.
All 50 votes. Not Peyton Manning, not even Tom Brady. No, I can't say. I can't say G because you know the Christians.
Okay.
They may come at me, man. So it comes from culture, you know.
Yeah.
They come at me. Not Mahomes.
Right.
No Mahomes. No the Drew Brees.
Right.
And you name it, you got it. Lamar Jackson is the only one to get all 50 votes.
Right.
50-0. And then he has no drama off the field.
Right.
And then now he's sitting back and watching. He's like, wait a minute. How did Deshaun Watson get 230 something guaranteed? And then Russell Wilson gets 200 million. He's so hot up.
Now we got to talk a little bit about Russell Wilson.
Let's talk about the braids, the appearance.
Oh.
Man.
Lamar, don't touch a football. Don't even go to the training ground until you get your money. Get your money, man.
And be mentally prepared to get drugged through the mud. They're going to drug you through the mud.
They have.
Oh yeah.
All these owners got money. They
definitely.
Kyrie Irving.
Yes. Okay.
Kyrie Irving, he's got his fro. I see he got a fro. He got a 96 look, man.
Excellent.
He got that Black Panther look, man. I say Black Panther. I can't take it back.
No, it's all good.
But it looks nice and neat.
Ain't nothing wrong with saying Black Panther.
But the Mavericks, Kyrie is doing his thing. But the problem with Kyrie is Cleveland blew it up. Went to Boston, blew it up. Went to Nets, blew it up.
Yeah.
Now he's in Dallas. Well, let's see what happens, man.
Right. But you said they have some good chemistry there, right?
Oh, him and Luka, yeah, they're doing their thing. All right, we're done with sports, man.
All right.
Because I can go on the sport. You know me and sports, man. I can go.
That's all
I ain't
good.
even talking about soccer yet.
No problem. We're going to dive into that. And then at the end, we're going to let you know something special that we're going to have going on with Caesar. But, okay. So let's switch over to current events that I saw come through the pipeline this week, which was kind of hilarious. So legislation in D.C. passed to kind of water down some crime with murder, armed carjacking, some other things. Mayor Bowser tried to veto it, but the council overrode her veto.
Tried to veto it?
Yeah, she tried to nip that in the bud because the legislation that passed would have
What are the legislation? What are the
laws were passed would have.
Explain to the people.
Okay, so say for example, you driving your nice.
Give an example.
You driving your nice Maserati,
Okay.
and a criminal comes and tries to take it from you, right? And they take it from you, right?
That's what boy there.
I know. It's Bond.
Yeah.
But
James Bond.
So let's say a villain comes and tries and takes it from
With
you.
the
right?
Maserati.
Maserati, a carjacking with a gun.
All right. Okay.
In the past, they may have gotten 10 years.
In the past.
Now, allegedly, with this new legislation, they wouldn't go to jail. They may get probation.
Oh.
So that was passed.
Oh, and the mayor tried to veto it.
Veto it. And it was it was overridden, okay?
I'm with the mayor.
I'm with the mayor too,
I'm with the
but
mayor.
check this out. Guess who stepped in?
Who?
The federal government. So
The United States.
yes,
The United States
yes,
government.
yes,
And
and
what did it say?
basically we live here too. We're affected by this crap, and we're not playing these games. So they nipped that legislation in the bud.
Because they're the ones driving the Maseratis.
Right. So what?
Taxation without representation.
Exactly. So what I learned this week.
Taxation without representation.
So keep in mind, DC, you're not a state. You know, the district, and when the adults want to smack